Hey guys, Tyrep here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Crossing in the Woods. Playing for today's spawning in the south, we have Fire and Terror playing as Soviets, and his loader is Armored Assault, Guard Rifle Combined Arms, and NKVD. Teaming up with him is Olvadi, playing as Soviets also, who has Urban Defense, NKVD, and Mechanized Support. Next offensive in the north, we have Sturmpanther playing as Ostheer, who has German Infantry, Jaeger Armour, and Spearhead. And then finally we have Mettiu playing as OKW, who has Elite Armour, Firestorm, and Overwatch. In terms of our rankings, Allies around rank 110, Allied Arranged Team. This is randoms here. Sturmpanther rank 25 random 2s with Ostheer, and Mettiu around rank 150. So Mettiu going for a full-on main build here. Triple Kubels. More on the other side. Probably just trying to crawl around the other side of the machine gun. Bit of an error with the positioning there potentially. It's even somewhat exposed. Conscripts on this side. Combat engineers could still come around on the flank, but here come the grenadiers. The Kubel also ripping into these conscripts. They're having trouble staying on the battlefield. He is going for tier 1. Just try and build an M3 to counter them, but triple Kubels. That's a lot of firepower this early on. The real issue with the strategy like this is though it can be quite strong. Immediately, you know, you're going to lose them at some stage. You're not going to have 3 squads of vetted Fox Grenadiers in the late game, and that can cause a lot of issues. And, you know, the Allies do have control of 1 fuel point at the moment, so not too bad for them. And M3 underway. And M3 is pretty good against Kubels in general, just has so much penetration and damage on its main gun compared to the Kubelwagen. So it's pretty good in a head-to-head fight, but maybe a 3v1 might be a little bit tricky for him. Do have the option of putting a penal squad with a PTRS inside it as well though, which can be extremely effective against light vehicles like this. Jumps out of the building there, just trying to hold on to some territory, but suffering a lot of bleed in the meantime. We're going to flush the squad out on the far flank. And he's putting a Combat Engineer Flamer inside. Got a mine going down for Mettiu. In fact, he's got 2 mines down. On the other side of that VP. Those could come in handy. Here comes M3 now. A couple of these are not super healthy at the moment. And Sturmpanther's down to 2 models. The Flamer helping against these guys in the heavy cover. Oh, looks like Sturmpanther got completely forced off here though. Maybe some conscripts came in on the flank. He ends up having to pull back. And 3 going toe to toe here. Ooh, slight miss micro on that Kubel, but does get away, and they do force back the M3. But long repair time required on that Kubel that just got forced away. Sturmpanther's on the retreat now as well. And, oof, it's the mine there. Very lucky that wasn't with the M3. There's another one still available. Kubel's coming back in. Trying to capitalize on this. And it's going to allow the Axis to hold on to that fuel point. So working out actually pretty well for Mettiu so far. Looks like Olvadi did tick medics. I think, you know, he maybe could have got away with not ticking medics and gone for that penal like I was talking about earlier. And just making use of his teammates' medics for the time being. That'll be slightly more effective. Because yeah, penal inside will just rip through these Kubels in no time. And good to get that them dead before your opponent gets out of light vehicle to assist in the defense of the Kubels even further. But on this occasion, Mettiu going for a battle group in a somewhat forward position. Oh! Hits the mine, and the entire combat engineer squad inside goes down as well. Disaster strikes for Olvadi. And there we go, Mettiu. He's making it work. The full-on meme build. I'm sure all of you guys were like, oh god, this game's gonna suck. Look at this noob building 3 Kubels, but he's working it well so far. Very impressed. And now a cut-off maneuver from Sturmpanther. G42 taking some big damage though. Does get suppression on one squad, but still 2 more here trying to retreat now. That'll be a miracle if he escapes. Oh, those conscripts are all reloading. We haven't witnessed the miracle. This whole squad just didn't fire for so long there. Very, very lucky for Sturmpanther. Just one more shot needed to connect there and he was dead. Changing flame bursts there, but Sturmpanther has the power in numbers. And in fact has a second machine gun out the back as well. Conscripts out of there. Sturmpanther finally winning the fight on his side. And Olvadi locking into Commander. Giving himself out some guards. Mechanized support is the option, a very safe choice. See it on almost every 2v2. Guards taking down this coup very quickly. One more PTRS shot and it's dead. But they're doing a lot of damage. Guard's quite low after this, suffering a lot of bleed. Falling very quickly, tries to throw a grenade. Nearly costs him his squad. Oof, that is painful, painful stuff. And the conscript's pushing back onto this side of the map. Okay, he's hanging on there. 4 models, very low health. But Firestorm is cursing his luck, not dropping any models until that late. Causing him to lose the engagement. But now, Sturmpanther maybe a slightly late retreat. Firestorm working his way into the retreat path, crossing the river as well. The negative cover is there. And maybe that was just all in an elaborate bait. Not sure if any of these squads ran through this capture sector or not and revealed their position, but if not, very good positioning from Firestorm. Mortar team out for Firestorm, looking to counter the double machine gun strategy from Sturmpanther. Interesting. It's good timing for it though. Especially we're at 8 minutes, you know. You'd think if we were going to see a 2-2-2 it would have been out on the field by now, so maybe thinks Sturmpanther's going for like a fast medium. Skipping a 2-2-2, but it's not going to be the case, so the mortar did make a lot of sense with what we've seen so far, but might have a bit of a tough time with it now that the 2-2-2 is arriving. Over a lot of fuel for the allies. Could take up, get out a light vehicle of their own very shortly. But a little bit strapped for manpower at the moment. And accommodation is out on the battlefield as well. Not back in base building. So in this case, probably going to take AT grenades. What building is this? Oh wow, that machine gun went down so quickly. We're getting off to a great start. 4 kills immediately. Sturmpanther with the recrew now. And 2-2-2 out the front doing some nice damage. Got another mine over here for Firestorm, and Sturmpanther did go for the flamer to assist in the fights against the building. So he doesn't have a sweeper at the moment. 2-2-2 has to be careful. Oh, looks like he's going to run right into that mine, not quite. Going up in the center. Oh, Flamer Wars. And another mine down here. Oh, that's a Teller mine. Okay. 2-2-2 softening up the squad inside the building with the assistance of the MG42. But here comes the this. And Sturmpanther pulling back, maybe worried about conscripts coming around and snaring him. Getting out of there. Setting up. No. Oh, setting up, but conscripts already with the flank. Sturmpanther having to pull back now. Oh, this barrage even. Does some good damage. We've got a kitten out for Mettiu. Not seeing him use the detection so far. It looks like we're seeing a slight shift in tactics for Olvadi coming across to the center. Oh, is this connecting? 222 on the run. Guards in the center doing some nice damage. And we do have tier 3 down for Olvadi. T70 coming in shortly. Can that turn things around from already with the Shriel, with the upgrade here? Not too far away from a medium now. Kind of interesting dynamic, you know, early on. The triple Kugel build doing some good work, but T70 coming hunting. We're getting in a nice position to cover the retreat, but with this many Kugels, doesn't have that many snares. Only 2 squads available for snaring, so can make it a little bit tricky dealing with the T70, but getting in a nice position for the first one. Guards coming around on the side of this machine gun, and they're very well spread out here, so gonna survive that grenade nicely. And the guards almost go down even. Wow, if you brought in that Kubel there for a little bit of extra damage, you would have got the kill. Softening up conscripts behind the sandbags. 222 in here. Ooh, hits that mine with the Pyos and does take a snare here. Is this looking for an angle? Was coming around this direction, but gonna come back around this corner. And the only thing that could save him here is something like a smoke from a off map, maybe? No. Goes down to the Zis. Grenadier's on top of the Zis, but we've got 2 conscripts there. May forces away the mortar. Got a mortar as well from Sturmpanther. And tripwire here going off Fire and Terror, making good use of with mines and tripwires. Okay, conscripts, get the snare off on the low health Kubel. But man, Olvadi has not had much luck pushing onto his side of the map. Losing that M3 was just so tough for him. Set him back so very far, and the combat engineer inside as well. That was a hammer blow.
Vehicles can be marked and targeted. 300 points stand between us and defeat.
And yeah, the announcer, 300 VPs left for the Allies. Need to get something going. Axe is still close to 500 in a really nice position. Sturmpanther a little bit late getting his tech going here, but doesn't really have the manpower to build it anyway. I'm going for a squad Panzer Grenadiers on top of that mortar. Very close call. The luck is on his side. He makes it out. Oh, and the T70 coming across hits the tower and goes down. So the Allies have had a tough go of it with their light vehicles. More specifically Olvadi, losing both of them, doing almost no damage. Conscripts do get a nice flank on this machine gun. So the 2v1 working well for the Allies here. These conscripts not upgraded themselves. LMG Grenadiers ripping into them here. And now Kubel switching sides. Conscripts ERing in deep. Flamer here to flush these guys out of the building. And here comes a Hetzer from Mettiu, leaning even further into the mean magic. And at this timing, with the T70 down, the Allies a little bit behind in fuel control. Could be quite strong, but we do see on the other side Fire and Terror going for his own flame tank, it looks like. KV8 in the build. It's really, really good against guards. They can't stand still and fire off their PTRSs. There's this out to the side, connects. It's a need to pull back, but oh man, roasting through those guards. Even if it doesn't get the kills, you know, it does so much health damage that supporting squads can get the follow-up. Look at this. Putting two mines right next to each other on this side of the map, getting very aggressive with his mine placements, but we did have the combat engineer with the sweeper now for Olvadi, so might spot those in such an aggressive position. Here we go. Can the flame tank assist the allies in regathering the map? Got another tech truck going down for Mettiu, so maybe going to go for the King Tiger next. There we go. Flame tank on this side. Sturmpanther is not prepared. No anti-tank at all. No manpower. And ticking up to battle phase 3. So he is in some deep trouble. He's got no response to this KV-8. Is this out for Olvadi? Forces back. The hits are very, very low. Telemine down here though. Could hit that. Remember Fire and Terror. Oh, second combat engineer now for the sweeper potential, but doesn't have one at the moment. I'm waiting for the mechanized upgrade with the repair pioneers. It's Kubel at Vet 4 here. The self repairs. Interesting. Looks like it can't repair off that engine critical. Strange. So rarely you see Kubel so highly vetted. I wonder if that's critical from a mine or from a snare. Here comes the KV-8. Instantly Sturmpanther having to pull back. We do have a second Raketten from Mettiu, so he is somewhat prepared in the anti-tank department. But needs to maybe send one of these across to assist his teammate. That's the perils of random team action. Sturmpanther nearly lost the machine gun. Faust connecting, so are the Shreks. Engine damage. But could lose the Peregrines now on retreat to the KV, and does. The Stuka rockets coming through from this commander. Largely avoided. Hits are coming through, but getting buttoned, and as this is there, trying to back away now. Should be able to get away in time. Unless there's a second just pushing through the center. Which there could have been, but was not. And the Brumbier are going to be the option for Sturmpanther. Wow. And we might try and go for the Panther at this stage just to help contain the KV-8 a little bit more effectively. But the Brumbier isn't too bad, this KV-8, because it does do deflection damage, and the KV-8 is quite slow, so there's a bit more trouble dodging the slow projectile of the Brumbier. Looks like he dropped. Oh, his Peregrines went down, and they did drop the Shrek, so at least Sturmpanther able to recover that. In fact, they dropped both Shreks. Those Grenadiers have got one as well. How did I not even notice that? Both Shreks on the ground. Could have been a wipe. Very, very close call for those conscripts at that amount of health. Going after the AT gun, which is also very low in health. The Brumbier decides to pull back, worry about the snare, worry about the follow-up, playing it safe. And KV-8 clears out the machine gun. What happened to their Raketten that was in the center? So he pulled all the way back with it. Really needs it on his teammate's side of the map against this KV-8. The Brumbier getting off to a great start. 7 kills already. And this Zis at this low amount of health is still just very vulnerable. Could go down to it. Look at how quickly that went down to the KV-8. Oof. More team goes down.
We have lost a Granatwerfer squad.
Just off the back. And Firestorm going for the steal on the MG42. Bombardier trying his best to prevent that, but he's got to skate out of there very, very low. And now Sturmpanther with this super fast tech into Bombardier, starting to hurt him very, very low in infantry, but has managed to get himself out of pack. So that's going to help a lot. And the Hetzer doing some decent work through the centre, but it's been quite conservative with it. Whoa, the Brumbier capitalising on those low health models. Stacking up the kill counts. Hetzer coming through, looking maybe to do some damage to the Zis, but he's very cautious with it. Doesn't want it to get buttoned, snared and killed. Some nice flame damage through the centre. And wow, gone for the infantry support gun and dropping the flame barrages from that. Forcing these team weapons away. Pack there, but it looks like it bounced his first shot on the KV conscripts. Uriah Force bounces its second shot as well. Now has to get out of there. Conscripts trying to focus it down. KV chasing in, piling on the damage. Trying to get the D crew here. Comes the Bombardier though, and the AT gun very far behind. So a lot of health damage, but no models down. Another incendiary barrage over here. Looks like a mine triggered. A Fox Grenadiers. Still, Allies, despite feel like being in quite a good position in terms of army compositions and fighting back strongly, especially on this left-hand side of the map, very, very far behind in VP score and without control of the centre. So they're going to need to do something about that. And Mettiu actually not going for the King Tiger like I thought he was. Going for a Yak Panzer. Which is very strange. I felt like with the double Raketens. Oof. This is double Zis. Oh, the King Kubel goes down. Incendiary shells dropping on these team weapons out the back. Here comes the Katyusha though, probably going after the infantry support guns. It's the D-crew on one of them. No dodge at all from Mettiu. Yeah, I was thinking the King Tiger, and I think it's a reasonable choice. You know, he's got the backup from the double Raketens to help protect it. Yak Panzer will also be decent. Is that the Pyro going down? Maybe Grenadier. Ooh, nice fadeaway shot there from the Bombardier. Get one. Gonna have access to the bunker busting barrage, which is so good. 60 range. Over there for Sturmpanther. Some nice work. Oh, there is the big boy for Olvadi. ISU 152. And we've seen this so many times on this map. Real headache to deal with. Sturmpanther just about there for his own elephant though. The tried and true selection. Oh, but his pack's in jeopardy. KV needs to keep chasing. Needs to make sure that that machine gun on the KV-8 is firing. He'll only just start firing then, and doesn't get in the D crew thanks to that, but Maybe could have decrewed the pack a little bit further forwards. He's staying in range. Sturmpanther should be able to keep it safe. Jagdpanzer connecting with the 152. It's on high explosive at the moment. So it doesn't have a super high chance of penetrating. Sturmpanther reinforcing. Thought he might hold back his manpower a little bit here. Just try and get the elephant out as fast as possible. Man, we've just seen almost no contest on this side of the map. Look at this. Like a row of mines. I think those two will probably trigger each other. High chance that that second one at the back doesn't connect for damage. A decent chance. Oh, 152. Instant retreat, but no wipes on the first shot at least. No one-shot wipes. Suppression action from the MG42. Brumbier coming in for the follow-up, for the wipes. Got 2 on the Brumbier already, 22 kills, and I hear the elephant out the back. The spotting scopes, of course. Gets it through the center, also hitting Vet 3 now, 16 kills. Oof, double AT guns from the side. Brumbier very, very low, but still alive. Elephant being quite cautious. Panzer through the center. Oh, the last Cooper goes down. Chusha onto these team weapons. No dodge from the Axis at all back there. Trying to retreat now. Oh, but the Raketen does go down. Here comes a walking Stuka. Not quite on target. I thought he was targeting the Zis, but does not connect with that basically at all. It's a new barrage through the center though. Here comes the elephant. Coming around the corner, connecting. Oh, but the double AT guns from the side. Jagdpanzer needing to get out. And does. Gonna come down to this walking Stuka's got a lot of work to do. Needs to take down these double AT guns, which are causing so many headaches. Bunker busting barrage here, going for the decrew, and the mortar connecting. One of them does get decrewed there. We're having to pull back now. Pack from the side. Gonna be the focus of the KV-8. Gonna get decrewed itself. Maybe the elephant could finish the job and kill that if he stays stationary, lets these spotting scopes provide him sight. Oh, we're going for the steal on the pack. From pushing forwards aggressively here. Okay, now going for the kill on that, missing its first shot, but Sturmpanther good. About going for the follow-up, and oh, a suicide mission from Mettiu. Seems to be throwing away a few units on that side. They're going for another walking Stuka. Double walking Stukas should be very effective against all these support weapons from the double Soviet team. And this does get destroyed. Currently knows this in position to keep the 152 safe. The elephant doesn't quite have sight of them. Trying for an attack ground there, I think, missing. Oh no! MG goes down, elephant connecting on that shot. Here comes a walking Stuka. There's a lot of units. Ooh, 2 squads down, almost 3. Brumbier coming in, maybe he can get the 3rd. Yep. And now a T-34 coming in on a bit of a flank, maybe looking for the walking Stukas. I think that one did some more devastating damage, catching them on retreat. This one up to 15 kills. The other on 4. T-34 takes a main gun critical right as he was about to shoot at the walking Stuka. That is heartbreaking for Fire and Terror. Thought there was a chance maybe he'd drop the anti-tank Overwatch right here. The site that the T-34 was providing. Maybe try kill them with that. But unable to do so. Man, I'd say he deserved one of those walking Stukas there. You know, main gun crits have other ideas. Very great mechanic that one is. Okay, hits are coming forwards. Oh, he's right in front there. This is highly vetted, but the bunker buster from the side. And the Zis does get decrewed. KV-8 coming in, but the Elephant squaring off on it immediately. Conscripts uraing forwards, looking for the snare. Elephant just needs one more shot on the KV-8, but he's moving, maybe losing sight of it. Oh, and he does not get the kill. He's pulling back with the Brumbier, with the Elephant. And the anti-tank Overwatch dropped now, looking for the kill on the Brumbier. Also has marked vehicle on the Brumbier. Looking to get the kill on him here. The sight from the marked vehicle plane is allowing these shots to connect. Oh, and it's actually a Shrek that finishes the job. Elephant actually still in the zone here, taking a hammering from the Overwatch artillery. Now getting out of there, but taking a lot of damage on his way out. And even taking a main gun crit himself. A lot of damage required. Repairs now. Here comes a walking Stuka back the other direction. Another Katyusha as well, same area. I'll be firing these ones blind, but what a connection. Recon planes worn off, I think, from Sturmpanther. And yeah, really good walking Stukas. Now that was all on the highly vetted one. Up to vet 2 already. Hasn't had it for very long. 25 kills. Another T-34 going hunting. Looking for the walking Stukas. They're in a very defensive position. And the Jagdpanzer are also in a nice position to start going for the kill here. Oh, he sees them. Outmaneuvers the Jagdpanzer. Elephant misses the killing blow, and the vetted up Stuka goes down. So, kind of making up for the earlier main gun crit. Elephant missing the killing blow and allowing that kill to happen. Evening out a little bit there. T-34, look at this, avoiding this row of mines. Coming around for a deep flank, maybe hoping to catch the other walking Stuka. Quite a few mines over here. Oh, and the Jagdpanzer are coming across to this side as well. T-34 gets spotted. Second shot missing. Walking Stuka on the run. No squads for snaring, which is the big issue with Mettiu's build. And T-34 surely spotting, but getting its shots blocked by the HQ here, putting it on whole fire. And down it goes, does not get the kill. This time Mettiu is good on the dodge. Some off-maps coming through. Oh, this could be devastating. Fire and Terror. A little bit later on the retreat. One squad down. And I think a walking Stuka's coming in behind that as well. If he targeted it a little bit earlier, maybe could have wiped out the whole infantry army. Fire and Terror. Katyusha once again targeting the light artillery. Oh, dive bomb onto the double AT guns and machine gun. Once again, Fire and Terror, no dodge. And loses everything there. He just took a hammering. To Sturmpanther coming in with the Panther. Trying to finish the job on the decrewed weapons. There's a kill on one of them there. Elephant coming through the center, getting aggressive. 152 taking a lot of damage. One more shot. Oh, and he gets it just before they're able to recrew it. Lucky break there for Sturmpanther. Just setting up to suppress these conscripts. Haven't seen much action for the KV8 for a while now, it feels like. Oh, and Jagdpanzer vetted up. Use of the cautious movement. Panther getting aggressive. Oh, Elephant connecting with the T-34 on the exit there. Gets it through the center. Push hitter. Zoned out by the Zis. Now we've got a Werfer from Sturmpanther. Almost kills the T-34 with that. Does heavy damage to the mortar as well. Decent barrage there, decent barrage. The scatter was just not quite favourable from Mettiu. She's returning fire. After this infantry support gun, which is Vet 522 kills. In terms of army size, a decent lead for the Axis right now. And another walking Stuka about to make that distance even greater. Let's merge into the AT gun, trying to keep it on the front lines. And then comes the incendiary barrage. Very tight scatter on that. Not the best for this exact application. KV8 coming forwards, but the Elephant and Panther right there could lose it here. Panther chasing him for the kill. Trying to stay in range. Panther, oh, it's not quite dead. Oh, but the Elephant, super long range sniper, gets the kill. Now turns its attention to these two. Stuka in the distance. Oh, big connection from the walking Stuka. Su-85 also very, very low. Hasn't backed away quite far enough yet. Close providing sight. Oh, T-34 coming through the center. Going for the pyro kill. Going for the ram now. He's got the bombing run. Ram connects. And the anti-tank overwatch is all coming down. They really want to get this Elephant kill. Ooh, decent damage, but he didn't get the engine critical. No penetration. And the Elephant's going to be able to get out of there. And for also getting out of the anti-tank overwatch artillery. T-34 going on a suicide mission potentially. But the Jagdpanzer did not dodge out from Mettiu, and that is going to go down. Also, what was that out the back? A walking Stuka right on the edge of the Overwatch artillery, also falling. And Sturmpanther bringing his Panther back into the Overwatch. Oh, and he loses it. T-34 going hunting for the Elephant now. Had a Stuka dive bomb go down the back, but I'm paying attention. The Elephant, so important. Oh, main gun crit again, but the flak bases actually take it down. Looks like maybe they took down these. I had to guess. But yeah, coming back into the Overwatch artillery with the Panther. Costly mistake there for Sturmpanther, and Mettiu just not paying enough attention. Didn't notice it was down at all. Lost 2 vehicles for free there. Should easily have been able to escape with both of them. Oh, Su-85 coming in. Maybe going Elephant hunting. Is way out the back though for repairs. He's going to take a Faust now. Oh, that's probably going to be a dead. Su-85 delays the Faust a little bit there to allow the base defenses to soften it up. Elephant hammers away for a big shot. And Su-85 thrown away by Fire and Terror, looking for the kill on the Elephant. And just like that, I thought the Allies were in the lead, but now I think they are no longer in the lead. Thanks to that SU-85 throw. There are still a few team weapons lying about the battlefield where they can quickly boost the army sizes again. Nice whiff barrage. Comes a Katyusha. Oh, decent connection. A very quick reaction from Sturmpanther. T-34 clearing out this side. Oh man, how is he dodging these mines? Maybe not for long. Oh! Oh, right on the edge of them. I can't look away. And this combination, he doesn't have a sweeper. Would he take a little bit of damage from them as the combat engineers come and repair? Engineers are in the center at the moment, and they're coming across now. No sweeper upgrade on them. Still not upgrading it either, so it's not going to be here on time. Placing a squad here with the commissar, interesting idea. Oh! Squad goes down to them. Empires do have the Shrek, and there's a Raked now at the back. T-34 in some trouble. Needs to clear the arc here. Clayton misses that shot though. Doing a bit of pushing. Sturmpos will get another shot off, but the Raked finishes the job. And oh man, I have to say, another tank mishandled by the Allies. 152 nearly getting the wipe. The Sturmpos though. Oh, but the Elephant through the center. Vet 3. 152 very low. Doesn't end up hitting too much there. Complain up in the air for Sturmpanther. Stuka dive bomb coming in somewhere quite deep. So he's going for the 152. I thought maybe he'd go for the Katyusha. Good reaction from Olvadi. Goes for the wipe on the Maxim out the front. But doesn't quite get it. Nearly get one on that now though. Another Bombardier coming in for Sturmpanther. BP score much closer to even now. Still a lead for the Axis. New barrage landing a little bit short here. Not actually connecting with the models of the Maxim crew.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Tegan in the center, camouflaged at the moment. Hetzer pushing forwards, right on the edge of its firing arc. 5-2 there on high explosive though. Hetzer and close, doing some big damage. Conscripts are rowing in, looking for the snare. Elephant is pushing through the center, and King Tiger now from Mettiu. Elephant took a shot at the Zis there. Zis getting quite low to all the flame damage. Almost goes down. So he's going to maybe try and merge into it again, but still very low on health. And Axis secure the center, drain back on the Allies. We'll be on the far side, going for the Zis kill. 152. Trouble here, another walking Stuka coming through. Is this on the move already? Oh, but a squad retreating goes down to it, and he almost takes down the combat engineers. And the Brumbeer does take down the Zis. Now going for the Katyusha kill, but the Katyusha on the run. Goes for the recruit right under the nose of the Brumbeer. Doesn't have a machine gun upgrade on that yet though, so might be able to get away with it here. 152. Still on high explosive. Coming across, and the Elephant has pulled back a little bit. Bouncing a couple of shells. Okay, Elephant repositioning, getting aggressive. SU-85. How is it like in that position at all? It looks like he's like in the middle of the trees. trouble. Elephant very low. Oh, and the Raketten penetrates for the finishing blow. Well executed assault there from Sturmpanther. And finally the 152 goes down, and with that I feel like the Allies are in dire trouble. Tiger in an aggressive position, but the Zis crew very well spread out here. It'll take a while to go down. Oh, but the T-34 doesn't take long. It's down extremely quickly. Marked vehicle activated on the 152. I mean on the Elephant rather.
One of our machine guns has been silenced.
And we did have an anti-tank Overwatch just available now. Didn't quite have the munitions for it earlier. Oh, he's got a what? He's got a forward retreat point this close to his base. Okay. I think I would have wasted my resources on that, honestly. Look at this Olvadi. Got almost nothing left after losing the T-34 and the 152 in quick succession. Pretty good work for Barrage there. Another 4 kills. Added to the tally. Everyone's in the smoke, trying to do some capping. Trainers on the Allies. Got a second Su-85 coming through for fire and terror. So that could be scary. In conjunction with the tank Overwatch. They can get a snare on one of these tanks. Oh, no snare. Conscripts, if they urad forwards and got the snare on the Elephant, that could be the catalyst for something, but Olvadi does not go for that and loses the conscript there. Doesn't even try and retreat it. This goes down. King Tiger getting some big hits in there. It's a pretty powerful combo. The hits are softening up, doing like damage over time, especially to the AT guns that are trying to stay stationary. The pools of flames left behind by it. And the King Tiger with the damage. The follow-up kill. They're on the run now. WSU-85s. Comes the Werfer though, getting quite aggressive. Su-85 pushing forwards, might find the Werfer here. Oh, he must just be out of sight range.
You have a rocket target?
Yeah, just, but might see him now. Oh, and he's blocked by the Elephant. No, phases through it. Su-85 doesn't react anyway. Quite far forwards here. Surely he sees the Su-85. Su-85 trying to hide behind these trees here. Katyusha onto these Grenadiers. Even on the scanner, they could still lose a few more models. No, it gets out of the air. Without dropping a single one. Can heal back very easily. Here come the Su-85s coming around the corner. The Elephant is there though. And they have to pull back immediately. Stuka onto the far side, going after the Maxim and gets the kill on him. Su-85's on the run. Shrek's coming through. Elephant pushing through the center, and so is the King Tiger. Su-85's in trouble. This one's spinning around. The other one getting low. King Tiger switches its focus off to the double AT guns over here. Elephant left to deal with the Su-85s. This one goes down to the Shrek. Elephant takes down the other one. Max is pulling back now. Mission accomplished. We've got the anti-tank Overwatch dropped in the marked vehicle on the Elephant, but no snare. And the Allies throw in the towel. Well, there were quite a few throws here from the Allies. I think they were a little bit too reckless with their tanks, especially their T-34s. Maybe a few of these maneuvers going in for the dives. Not quite so well timed. But some solid play. You know, the triple Kubel strategy for Mettiu working a treat. Yeah, worked really well on his side, and he put those mines down to shut down the M3 counter from Olvadi, who went for, the flamer. Inside didn't have access to the sweeper, and he paid the price for it. The triple Kubel. Impressive stuff. But yeah, the Elephant versus ISU 152. Classic showdown on this map. And Sturmpanther one handling his big boy a little bit more effectively overall. But GG, well played by both teams. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.